I found this exercise in and of itself is energizing and uplifting and encouraging, because you just brainstorm kind of wild ideas. And I find working with people, their wildest ideas are not that unattainable. They're very attainable. Hello, I'm Dr. Dave, and welcome to the Good Life Lab, where we experiment, explore tools, tips, and techniques for improving our mental health and well-being. I'm a therapist, former college professor, credentialed coach, and positive psychology researcher. So I conduct some research, or I have, around how people can improve their or boost their well-being. So welcome. And I'm just getting started in this channel, kind of rebooting some things. And for this year, I am going to do a few posts a week and around a certain theme. So each week we'll have a different theme related to positive psychology and how to improve your well-being. I'm going to be sharing some tools that I use with clients and kind of take you through a process, sort of like you're going through coaching, and you can try some of these things out for yourself. So I sort of relate this to the next 12 weeks at least, sort of like a college course. You can think of weekly assignments around well-being and happiness, kind of practicing some of the things that I'm talking about. So I'll give you specific tools to try out, but also I kind of see the bigger picture as like a GPS system for your life, finding happiness, finding direction. And as you may know, how GPS systems work, we have 30-some satellites revolving around the Earth, and that help us coordinate where we are. So you need at least 3 of those satellites plus yourself, kind of coordinating points to figure out where you are on Earth. And so I've kind of put together a series of exercises and tools to do that for kind of our life. So I call it a good life, a GLPS, good life positioning system. So I'll be sharing some of those coordinating points. And the first one for this week, it's called a life list, which is similar to a bucket list of just ideas and dreams and goals that you have for yourself. And I found this exercise in and of itself is energizing and uplifting and encouraging, because you just brainstorm kind of wild ideas. And I find working with people, their wildest ideas are not that unattainable. They're very attainable. So I'm going to post kind of a link to a website that I've used to help people envision their kind of life list. And I'd like you to shoot for at least 25 items this first week. I'm going to post midweek and then link these videos together so you can kind of follow along. So it'll be the content coming up will be around kind of some of my own life list items, some of the things I've worked on with other people, and just kind of go from there. So just look forward to something coming up, but also start taking out half hour to an hour as soon as you can this week, whenever you can, to draft 25 items on your life list. And again, take a look at the link below. So upcoming things I mentioned, next 12 weeks or so will be a different positive psychology, GLPS coordinating point for you to follow along. And regardless of when you see this, could be 2 years from now, you can, I think, individually kind of go through each of these exercises, and you don't have to link them together. But the end goal for this next few weeks, at least, is to take you through exercises related to your passions, your strengths, some of your needs, the needs around you, and develop a mini project or a big project. I've done these long-term projects for myself related to some of the things I'll be talking about. So if you follow along, you can do this in sequence or kind of out of order, and you eventually will kind of work on developing a project together as if you're working with me as a coach. So I look forward to kind of meeting you virtually through YouTube, and kind of working on these things together. I'd love to hear from some of you. If you want to reach out, I'll try to respond. And then, so I mentioned midweek is kind of a more substantive post about the content of the life list for this week. And then I'm going to try to post at the end of the week as well, kind of a look back on some of the things I'm working on for myself, but also stats related to YouTube, health, kind of wellness. Some of those things will be my end of week post. So yeah, that's it for this week. Have a great week and look forward to kind of working with you all.